Hi there, Julianne Jones here, and I'm doing my video Q&A answers on Tuesday today because I actually didn't have any questions yesterday until late in the afternoon and didn't have a chance to get in and answer those questions yesterday. So I just had 2 questions this week, so this won't be a very long video. The first question comes from Jen Tyler, and she says, how do you book January parties? I sell products that offer I sell a product that offers double hostess rewards in January, and I'm not getting any bites. I opted to have a mystery hostess party in hopes that I could draw in some business, but I'm at a loss otherwise. So this was the topic that I covered really thoroughly early December, Jen, because it's definitely, January can be one of the most challenging months for sure in direct sales. Everybody's coming off the holiday, funds can be tight, it's a kind of a long, dark, gloomy month. I have a whole program called Cracking the January Code that I run in the beginning of December, and it's basically designed to help you get through the end of December and make some really clear plans for January. So the first part of the answer is, unfortunately, the best time to make plans for this time of the year and to make sure that this doesn't happen is November, early December, and even into mid to late December, because you can get set up so that you have bookings going into the new year. Not being possible, since we're halfway through January now, just about, I think the key now is to look at what you do have available, and really you're probably looking at maybe the last week of the month for doing parties, because it's Tuesday now this week. Unless somebody pulled together a party really quickly, you're pretty much looking at the end of January. So what can you do to get those parties booked for the end of January? And I would say offering the double host reward is great. If there are some hosts who maybe didn't get onto your calendar the end of last year that you could call, that would be great. You could do a booking blitz, which is one of the things we did in the January Code program, where you essentially choose a period of time, 24 hours, 48 hours, to get on the phone and just book as many parties as you possibly can. So you make a list of as many people as you can think of, past hosts, past guests, and you do your best to call. And I'll post a link below this video to a blog post I wrote called 24 Bookings in 24 Hours. And there's a great script in there that might help you as you get on the phone. You could offer to do the mystery host party online, like as a virtual party. And that would also be could be more successful. I actually attended a couple of virtual parties, mystery host parties last year, the end of the year, and I think they were pretty successful. I know I ordered off of those. So there's a couple of ideas. The best thing to do is to make sure that at the end of this year, you anticipate this and you plan for next year. And I would say at this point, focus on the end of this month, but then really start looking at February and what you can do to get yourself booked for the month of February. So hopefully that helps. Second question is from Vern Casillas, I think it is. I've had many people text me wanting more info about my products, and most of them say, how do I order? Or how do I sign up? So they're texting him. And then I give them direct steps as far as how to order and what they specifically want. But then hours pass and I notice that nobody has ordered. I usually wait until that night to check in, or I wait until the next morning and I text them, hey, just following up, did you have trouble? And I get no response. What do you do with people like this? Is my whole approach wrong? So if you're getting a text from someone saying, how do I order, or I'm interested in your opportunity, number one, I want to know, are those leads that are coming from your company website? Because if that's the case, it's a little bit different than somebody actually texting you personally saying, hey, I want to place an order. Those leads are not necessarily, it could be that they went on the website and they checked a checkbox, I'm interested in ordering, and that isn't really, a super strong lead. So that's part of it, is you have to qualify that lead. And I always think it's best if you can reach out to someone personally. So the response I would have if someone texted me and said, hey, I want to order, how do I do that? Would be, let me jump on the phone with you, or let me jump online with you, and I'll walk you through it. Or I can talk to you about the best products for you and how, I can help you with your order. I'd like to be of service. So if you can come from a customer service space, that's always best, as opposed to saying, hey, here's the link, go for it. Because a lot of times people won't follow through with that. So qualify the lead, make sure that it's actually someone texting you, or as opposed to, some sort of an automated system maybe through your website. And then make sure that you're offering great customer service live and in person right then, if you possibly can. Because if you can get them on the phone, or you can get face-to-face with them via Skype or a screen share, it's a lot easier to actually support them and get them to take action. So hopefully that helps. Hope you're having a great week. make sure that you come back here next Monday, all day. You post your questions. Hopefully if I get several questions before the middle of the day, I'll come on, make a video like this, post the video answers for you, and you can play. Hope you're having a fabulous week. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.